It was like
you missed me when you came over.
Now on Xtreme Paintball, Beyond the Paint.
Let's go!
At the end of a game, especially when you lose, a lot of people are like fired up, you know?
NPPL Super 7 Tournament Series has attracted paintball's elite athletes. 18 pro teams from around the globe gathered for the qualifiers, vying for a spot in the finals and their share of a prize package worth over $40,000. Now we're down to two teams. San Diego Dynasty and Los Angeles Infamous are set to go head-to-head in a best-of-3 series to see who will be crowned the best team in the land. As these two teams get set for the first match of the finals, spectators flock to the sponsor booths to check out the latest in cool gear. Pasadena Bad Company pro Adam Johnson has dedicated his professional life to the continued growth of a sport that is played by over 10 million participants nationwide.
Working in the industry, I definitely get a chance to grow the sport and try to put a positive outlook on it. I mean, if I can make people understand the sport and grow the sport, then us as professional athletes are going to make the bigger contracts and make bigger paychecks because of it. My real life, back in the real world, is I'm a regional manager at Kingman. I work with about 150 retailers every day, day to day. Paintball is growing more than any extreme sport. It now has the most participants per year than any other sport. You know, anywhere you go, you see a paintball gun now. Pretty much my day-to-day operations is paintball. I'm either playing it, I'm working at it, I'm typing up an order, I'm pulling an order, shipping it out, making sure, you know, everyone's happy with Spider products and paintball in general. We have, you know, guns based more for militaristic looking, more for scenario play. We also have the flashy, edgy lines for the tournament players, the rocking triggers. I mean, we pretty much cater to all the markets. It's definitely easy selling a product that works. I mean, there's no doubt about it that selling Spider products is the easiest job on earth. This morning we were headed to Triple Tap Paintball, which is my father's paintball store. I got started in paintball because of my father. He actually got into paintball in the paintball retail, owned his own retail store. I had to work at the shop, became a store manager, and actually got to run the store day to day as far as operations are concerned. Pretty much just business. You know, I got to learn business at a young age, which helped me out a lot.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? About time you made it. You know, banker's hours must be nice. Yeah, Adam is my still, even though I fired him 5 times. No, he quit once, 4 times. But he is the West Coast Regional Manager of Sales for Triple Tap Paintball. He still actually has that title, even though he's no longer directly involved with us.
My dad got me into this mess. When I was younger, he was always playing, and he would actually drag me to the paintball field and make me do drills and drills. And my friends, when they go play for fun, they'd mess around in the woods, and I'd have to do drills on speedball fields, and you know, it was terrible, really.
Actually, I think you were our pod bitch originally.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Well, but that was a good thing, and Adam excelled. He's an incredible athlete. He definitely knows when to turn it on, and he knows when to cruise.
Growing up, this is more of the sports I like to do, is in the streets or at a rink like this. Mess around playing hockey, soccer, baseball, you name it. I was, you know, traditional California kid, played soccer, hockey, baseball. I mean, 4 sports every day. I was at batting practice, pitching practice, soccer camps, until I got into high school, started making some of my own decisions, decided to get into paintball where my dad was anyways. My brother was already playing, and turned out to be a pretty good paintball player. Away from paintball, I'm a wild guy. I'm up all the time. I'm in people's faces trying to make everyone else around me have a good time. I just like to have a good time and live life to its fullest. I want people around me having a good time, and if that's happening, then it doesn't matter where I'm at. It doesn't matter, you know, who I'm with, just as long as everyone's having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Coming up, San Diego Dynasty and LA Infamous kick off the NPPL Finals when Xtreme Paintball
Beyond the Paint
continues on FSN.
The Spider Classic Series, the Spider VS Series, the Spider MR Series. Celebrating 15 years of performance, reliability, and design. View these products and more by visiting us online at spider.tv.
I don't believe that at all. Click. Now that makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Hang on one second, hang on. Click. Yeah, I'm back. All right. No, she did things you could not even imagine. It was a night to remember. Click.
You got something you need to do?
All right.
We got the energy to do it. Mad Croc, energy gum, chews, and drinks. It's what you need.
Click.
FSN's coverage of Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint is brought to you by Spider, passion for paintball. By Mad Croc, energy gum, fruit chews, and drinks. It's what you need. And by Empire, it's what we do.
Let's go!
Our coverage of the NPPL Super 7 Series continues with what promises to be a thrilling final round. Two Southern California teams have earned the right to play for the championship. San Diego Dynasty and Los Angeles Infamous are set to go. Dynasty is led by team captain Alex Frazier. Another Dynasty player that has been outstanding throughout the tournament is Ryan Greenspan. For Infamous, Brian L.B. Fowl will be leading the charge as team captain. Fowl's close friend and longtime teammate Travis Lemansky brings the experience of a seasoned veteran. These guys will be playing the same NPPL bunker scheme they've seen throughout the qualifiers. The advantage will go to the team who's able to be aggressive in securing the key positions in the red zone first, on both the Snake side and the Dorito side of the field. Those who control these positions early while taking advantage on bodies will be the ones to capture the wins needed to come out on top.
We definitely want it.
We want it more. We want it more.
No, we'll see. It's gonna be a tough game, but we're both buddies from San Diego, so we'll see. We'll see who gets it. Whoever wins this one gets bragging rights.
So you both live in San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys play at the same field.
Yeah, we see too much of each other all the time.
So I'll see you in the middle then.
All right.
Look, bud.
Now on NPPL Center Court, our two teams are getting set to kick off the finals. Let's go to pro veteran Rich Telford for the action.
All right, here we go. First game of the finals. We got Dynasty on the right and Infamous on the left. This should be a great game. Oh, Todd takes one of the shoulder out of the break. That was pretty brazen trying to take that snake out of the break like that. It looks like Angel also got shot in the chest out of the break. Wow. So Infamous lost one out of the break, but Dynasty lost two out of the break.
Hey, my gun's down. My gun's down.
Alex has a little bit of paint in his gun trying to fix it. Justin Schwartz has been playing in that roller and going across just like he just did to that Dorito 3. And going forward from Dorito 3 to Dorito 4 better than anybody on any other team this weekend.
Dorito 3!
Infamous is way up here.
Stay on that shot, man.
They've got a little bit of advantage, again, with field position and with bodies. Now, Ryan Greenspan fills the snake and gets shot out, making it 6-on-4 with Dynasty being down 2 players now.
Ball, Ryan! We lost Ryan! Ball to Ryan! That's right, Brandon!
You see Justin crawling there from Dorito 3 to Dorito 4. If Justin can get this G out. Okay, got the G out of the Dorito. Comes up and shoots across the field. It looks like he's going to get the G out of the snake. He does. He gets the G out of the snake. Wow. Justin Schwartz just turned this game around. John Richardson looks to make the move to go get him, and Justin shoots him too. Wow. Justin Schwartz just single-handedly turned this game around, getting 3 Gs out of there.
3-4, Thomas! Back center, Dave! Yeah, I'm on him! I'm on him! I'm on him!
A shot of Brian Fowler there. He knows now that Justin's there doing damage. He's going to try to contain him in that Dorito and not let him react. Wow, Infamous is reeling from that now. They have no idea what just happened. They just see those bodies walk off. They know Justin's in that Dorito. They assume that he shot those guys, but they're not sure. Brian Fowler going back to the tape, trying to shoot down the line. Infamous has only got 3 players now.
Dave!
Dynasty's got 4 players left. They got Brian Cole there, one of the best back players. He's filled into the snake. You got Alex Fresh Eggs filling across, looking to probably fill into that snake. There's that fill. He's going to get right next to Brian, talk to Brian, see what Brian thinks he should do.
Hey, back right, back left for sure. Take one, roll!
My guess, though, is that Alex is going to get in that snake and look to press down that snake. Now, what you'll notice here from Alex is he'll probably do differently what those other teams did. Anytime that corner's not looking, they're going to move down. You saw a lot of the other teams play that snake and not move down, but Dynasty likes to go right down that snake. LB is now shooting across the field at the Dorito.
Snake 2, Dorito 4!
Dynasty's trying to key on, it looks like that car wash back right. Alex is moving into a better position. Here goes Brian Cole into their snake. Looks like Alex is going to make a move on the car wash. He does make a move on the car wash, gets shot in the back by LB there.
Hey, that's a trade out! That's a trade out! That is a trade out! That should be a penalty for wiping his goggles off. That was a trade out.
Dynasty's got 2 players on the Dorito tape and 1 on the snake tape.
Dorito 2 and Dorito 4, Roy!
Now all Roy does is watch over LB, make sure that he doesn't get run. LB, make sure no one gets to throw those Doritos. Here comes Brian Cole. Oh, he gets shot right before he gets LB out of the corner. He runs back in and shoots Roy. And Roy stays in because he'd already shot him. Oh, and the referee's signaling for the 1-for-1. It might even be a 2-for-1. Now, Brian Cole didn't have to do that. He looked like he either got shot right before he got LB or right when he got LB. If he got shot before, then if he just stopped, it would have been a 2-on-2 and Dynasty would have had a shot. If he got shot just after, then if he would have shot, it would have just been a 2-on-1 and Dynasty would have had advantage. Either situation, if BC would have gone out when he got shot, Dynasty could have won that game. But now it's going to be the big controversy, the big drawn-out debate, who got shot, who didn't get shot.
Coming up, who will take the first win of the NPPL Finals? We'll sort out all of the confusion and controversy when Xtreme Paintball
Beyond the Paint
continues on FSN.
In 2005, Monster Balls were created, dominating the competition. Through modern science and technology, Monster Balls have evolved. A more accurate shell designed for deadly accuracy terrorizes in all weather conditions. Thicker and brighter for maximum mockability. Monster Balls, the world's best-selling paintballs, just got better.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back to Xtreme Paintball
Beyond the Paint
on FSN. San Diego Dynasty and Los Angeles Infamous have just finished playing the first match of the NPPL Pro Finals.
That guy shot that last! He shot the last guy!
Now the refs are sorting out the final moments of the game.
No kidding!
The action was intense right down to the wire. when Dynasty's Brian Cole made a gutsy move to eliminate LB Foul of Infamous. The question is, was he hit before he made the shot? If so, did he know it? Let's go to Rich Telford to help sort it all out.
If a player gets shot like that and then eliminates 2 players, usually what will happen is they'll get assessed a 2 for 1. If a 2 for 1 happens now and Dynasty loses both of their remaining players, then Infamous will get the win. But we'll have to listen to see what the referees say. Obviously, they have their perspective on what happened. We have our perspective from what we saw.
If you're going to call 2 for 1 on our guy, how come their guy who wiped the goggle kit didn't get any penalty?
Idea. And I think they both still have issues.
I just think that if I get shot after Brian's hit, running through, Brian shoots me and then shoots Roy, somehow I need to be left in because I got pulled by getting shot from a dead guy.
But that's why we got a penalty.
Alex is just trying to do what he's supposed to do as the captain of his team and try to get that win for his team.
I mean, did he not do that?
Dude, I shot you in the back. I didn't see Travis. I can't see him because of me.
Shockingly, after all the dust cleared, Dynasty gets the ruling in their favor, and the game goes to a draw. Neither team wins, setting up a good second and third game.
Now for the second game in a best of 3. Dynasty and Infamous get set to find their first win of the finals. Rich Telford has the call.
Game number 2, Dynasty versus Infamous. Hopefully this game will be just as good as that first game was.
2 runners, Roy to the back corner.
Looks like they're going to go with Angel, Todd, and BC on the snake side again. All 7 Dynasty guys alive, all 7 Infamous guys alive. Everybody shoot those guns, trying to get in position early on in the field.
Snake one!
Six up, Callan!
G1 Raider! G1 on the snake! G1!
That's Alex right behind Justin there, and then Dorito. Okay, another Infamous guy taking a walk. Infamous now having 5 players versus Dynasty 7 players. Okay, Todd Martinez now kind of a late, slow fill into a snake. I'm surprised Todd didn't push a little earlier, but they are up 2 bodies, so maybe they feel like they don't have to push the tempo too much.
5 up, Roy! 5 up, Roy!
Infamous may have just lost another body. They just lost Roy out of that lipstick, leaving him with only 4 bodies left alive now.
Dorito 3!
Brandon Lamberson with a big move out the snake, too. That was a great move. A lot of territory. Looks like he might have caught one going in there. Yeah, the referees agree that he got shot going in there. All right, it looks like Infamous may be down to 3 players. It looks like back right, the center can, and the car wash. But Dynasty's got 7 players still alive, so they're in a real good position to win this game. Uh-oh, there goes LB.
Hit, brother.
LB's getting shot out of that back can, leaving just John Richardson in the back center can and Travis in the car wash crossing it up.
Back center!
You hear Alex calling back center, that's John Richardson. Alex is going to probably go up and try to finish this game up. He's going up, shooting Lemansky and shooting John right in the back and picking up the flag. Nice move by Alex there to finish that game up. Dynasty was in control that whole game. They got 2 Gs early on. They filled that snake a little later. They filled the Dorito again a little bit later and penetrated, and then just shot the Infamous players out of their bunker. I mean, there was no time where Dynasty was in any jeopardy of losing that game. They applied pressure on early and kept it the whole game. That's as close to a perfect finals game as you can have. Dynasty played an outstanding game.
Well, I mean, we're all good buddies. It wasn't really a fight. It was just basically what happens at the end of a game, especially when you lose. A lot of people are like fired up, and basically we were rolling, we were doing really well, and we were shooting our guns a lot. And when you stand up on a paintball field and you're playing professional level, there is a good chance that if a lot of people are shooting at you, and you stand right up, you're gonna take a couple extras, and a lot of people don't really like that. So you give a little hand gesture, a little point, but then we're all buddies. Again, I hope. There's still one more game.
Up next, we have the 3rd and final matchup of the NPPL Finals. Who will become crowned the best pro team in the league when Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint continues on FSN.
Spider Classic Series. Spider VS Series. Spider MR Series. Celebrating 15 years of performance, reliability, and design. View these products and more by visiting us online at spider.tv.
Hi, I'm Alex Reggie of Team Dynasty. When running Dynasty paintball clinics, we see all types of paintball players. Whether you're just getting into paintball or ready to step up to the next level, the JT Ready to Play kit has everything you need. Get this $200 kit and a JT gear bag offer for only $99. To find a store near you, go to jtusa.com. Are you ready to play?
FSN's coverage of Xtreme Paintball, Beyond the Paint, is brought to you by WGP Paintball. Accuracy counts. By the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. And by X-Ball Paintballs, found at fine retailers everywhere. San Diego Dynasty and Los Angeles Infamous are getting set for the final match of the NPPL Super 7 Series. Their first match of the finals was an intense battle, which ended in a controversial draw. Dynasty commanded the second game, taking advantage on firepower and then leaning on one of their superstars, Alex Frazier, to take out the last two Infamous players and seal the deal.
We drew the first game, and then we lost the second one, so we're in a must-win situation.
Right, so what's gonna happen after this? So say you win, right? It's not over yet. What's gonna happen?
No, it has to go to the best of 3 on one-on-ones. So you'll have 3 players from your teams picked to do one-on-ones, and same format as this, but with one-on-ones.
So has that happened yet this season?
It did happen, I think, in the semis in Tampa. It was pretty exciting. The whole crowd got into it. It was pretty cool.
This is do or die time for Infamous. A win for Dynasty makes them the top pro team in the land. Let's go once more to esteemed pro veteran, Rich Telford.
All right, here we go. This is Infamous and Dynasty. This could be the third and final game. If Infamous doesn't win this game, then Dynasty's going to go on and win this tournament. Good breakout for Infamous. Goes all the way to Dorito 1 and the snake out of the break. That was a really impressive breakout by Infamous. They took a lot of territory.
Dorito 1! Dorito 1! Back left! Tell me when I can go, Dave! Dave!
Good shot, LB foul. Brian shooting down the tape. Well, looking to shoot down the tape right now, getting controlled by Brian Cole.
Was it?
Here, Dynasty, Alex Frazier talking about what he should do, what's going on, where the bodies are.
Dorito 1's on me.
Callie makes a good bump into Snake 2. He looked at the ref real quick there, which sometimes is an indication of maybe getting shot, but it looks like he's clean. Good job, Callie. At the same time, Tom Martinez jumps in from the other side on Dynasty, gets him Snake 1.
Yeah, there we go. D3, D3, D3. Dave, Dave.
Infamous is in a bad spot. But it looks like John Richardson just went from that center temple up to the center 50.
Snake 2, Snake 2, Snake 2, Snake 2.
John Richardson's in the center 50. Callie's in the Snake 2. So they've got good field position on the Snake side of the field, but they need to get up on that Dorito side of the field as well. There's Angel making the move to the center temple. He's going to use that to either go get John out of that center 50 or to get himself in that Snake 2. He should have shot Angel going in there, but it looks like he might have missed him. Angel's now in the Snake, so Infamous has got 2 players in the Snake. Oh, Callie makes a nice little move. I think Angel saw the move coming, though, and shot him in the chest. As you can see, Callie's pointing at his back, trying to get the referee to look at his back because he's probably got a hit on his chest. And trying to, yeah, there we go. See, again, you get shot in the chest, you point at the back, and you hope the referee doesn't look there. It was a nice move by Callie, but maybe not the best time to do it during the game. Because one of the Infamous players, getting shot out. That was a key elimination for Dynasty.
Relax, control, control, control. Back left, center spike, control. Back left, center spike, control. He's coming, John, he's coming, he's coming, John, he's coming. He's on the other side, poison, John, poison.
As he gets there, he shoots LB out. Looks like he wraps around and changes John Richardson, leaving only 1 Infamous player against 5 of the Dynasty players. That's a tough situation to be in. So there's 5 Dynasty players against the 1 Infamous player in the car wash, and I'm afraid that the 1 Infamous guy, who happens to be my buddy there, Brandon Lamberson, is not going to be able to pull this out. Looks like he's already shot all his paint, and he's in a bad spot. Here comes one of the Dynasty players, and they shoots him out. And it sounds like the game's over, but you can still see people shooting the Infamous player. That looks like Alex giving him a few more as he goes and gets the flag. Dynasty completely dominated that game. The only thing that Infamous really did well there, they got to that center 50 wedge, but unfortunately, because they lost all the bodies behind them, Cali went forward, trading out with Angel, and left John up there kind of by himself and undefended, which handed Dynasty the victory. I mean, there's not a lot Infamous could have done at that point, but Dynasty went on to win this tournament.
Infamous, I'm not going to take anything away from those guys. You know, like, they worked hard, you know, to make it to the finals here. I know it's been a while for them, you know, to make it to the finals. And like I said before, those guys are my good friends. And it's good to see them in here, have a couple, you know, 3 good games against some good friends. My boys just tough, we pulled through, able to get another one.
San Diego Dynasty wins the NPPL Super 7 Series, earning them the championship and $25,000 in cash. Los Angeles Infamous takes second, followed by Stockholm Joy Division in third. Congratulations to all the teams that participated to help make paintball the #1 extreme sport in the nation.